What do you need?
Always good to see you at Ops, Blaze Char. Can I do something for you? I want to know more about our debt situation. Yeah, sure, that's fair. And I'm glad you're taking an interest. I've got time to get into the nuts and bolts of it if you do. What did you want to know? Remind me why we took out so many loans in the first place. How much time have you got? I mean, we've been hit with 1,000 expenses since we were forced to flee Coral Modir. But I guess you're mostly interested in the big ticket items. Well, first and foremost, there's the Leopard. We still owe a lot of money on the ship, and losing her isn't an option. Then you've got all the assorted fallout from our impromptu trip across the frontier. Jump ship passage, docking fees, miscellaneous travel expenses, all paid for on credit, as if we had a choice. There's more that I could get into. The loan we took out to set up Markham's family, etc., etc. But that'd be gilding the lily at this point. The fact is, we're in a lot of trouble with a lot of lenders. But hey, we're mercenaries. We live for trouble. Who are we in debt to exactly? I want names. How about I give you the top three? First, you've got Blue Horizon. That's the big commercial bank on Lyra Town. They're the ones that own the lease on this ship. Then there's the Indri Consortium. They've got people everywhere, but they've based somewhere in Merc space. We borrowed from one of their associates to make the jump away from Coral Madir on the day of the coup. Finally, you've got Lock-Own Lending. They're a frontier outfit from Hustar, and they're about as crooked as they come. Now, I wouldn't normally do business with an outfit like the Double L, but we didn't have a choice. They made a deal with Blue Horizon to buy half of our debt. So that's the big three: a commercial bank, a shadowy financial consortium, and a bunch of lake breakers in cheap suits. And each of them is dangerous in its own way. That's enough money to talk for now. Let me ask you about something else. My guest, what do you need? I've got some questions about running this company. Let's do that later. Got a few minutes to chat. I'd like to catch up. Yeah, sure, I've got time to talk. Before any of this started, you worked for the Arano Royal Guard. Tell me about it. It was more than just a deployment, it was a full campaign. High Lord Tamati gave us a job back in 19. We were supposed to be assisting the Royal Guard to round up and eliminate a pirate clan in Flador. Commander Markham thought it would be easy money. Turned out to be anything but. We lost a dozen mech warriors in the 3 months of the Fidor campaign. Had to hose them out of their cockpits. Oh yikes. So they can salvage the mech themselves. Would have been more if it wasn't for Sir Raiju. He saved our people's asses on more than one occasion. Went out of his way to do it. And the thing is, he didn't have to. We weren't under his protection. We were the hired help. A lot of people in Mastiff's position would have used us as cannon fodder, but that wasn't his way. He treated us as if we were his own. He was a good man, Blazechar, as good as they come. Tell me a bit about yourself, Darius. Where are you from? I grew up on Nassau Heights. It's one of the HAB stations orbiting our true 30 decks of economic stratification, with the corporate suits on the upper decks and everyone else crammed into the lower ones. My old man was a dockhand. We lived on deck 28, 2 levels up from the bottom, with the other station maintenance personnel. 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. My dad would load and unload cargo shuttles, vacuum sealed quiller and nutrient paste for people like us. And luxury goods for the suits upstairs. The old man must have unloaded 1,000 cases of Cassidon eel roll, plump succulent eggs the size of melon balls. Never got to taste any though. Any one of those tins would have cost him a half a year's wages. Anyway, Blazechar, I don't want to saddle you with my life story. Suffice it to say that I got an eyeful of what I didn't want to be on Nassau Heights, and I did what I had to do to change my circumstances. And by the age of 16, I struck out on my own. I left that station with a handful of skills, an enormous web of contacts, and a rucksack full of expensive caviar. And once I made it off Nassau Heights, I never ever looked back.
You know where to find me.
Why is the audio so low?
I'm all ears, Commander.
You can back out of contract negotiations at any time with no harm done, but once we deploy onto a battlefield it gets a little trickier. Good faith withdrawal, huh? How do you even withdraw from a fight?
Catch you later, Commander.
Let's talk to Yang.
What can I do for you?
I want an assessment on the leopard. How much trouble are we in? Don't know. I mean, we're doing okay for the moment, but give it a few months, maybe a year. You know how it goes. Eventually, everything falls apart. Maybe our drive system will give out. Maybe some debris will perforate the hull. Who knows? But on that day, we're gonna need to be able to cover our repair costs, and if we can't, well, that'll be that. Got some questions about the mech bay. This is very important. Particle projector cannon is one big exception to that rule. Ooh, automatically fire after a melee attack if they're activated. They can field monsters capable of point-blank devastation. It's a lot of learning about mechs, the difficult stuff.
Talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Yes, Commander?
does respectively mean. I don't know which one died of blood cancer and which one died of heart disease. I like the lore of this stuff. Oh yikes, there enemies was everyone. Only 10% discounts. Dang. Where am I from again? I forgot.
Receiving you. Good to go.
Dang, it's already been 40 minutes. I have no idea what I'm doing. I take a travel contract. Aggressive intrusion. Our intelligence confirms a lance of Merc military unit is engaged in maneuvers on Bel Olfen within a region we control. This is an aggressive action and local government operations are at risk. As long as this lance is allowed to move unimpeded, hunt down the enemy lance and eliminate it. This is a straightforward battle, Commander. Fighting a military lance in a backwater like this should be no challenge at all. Money. I heard that I need to get more money in the early game. That salvage is not as important.
Bio command.
What is happening? Oh, what the heck? Wow. We're on the Leopard's Bridge when it's Samira, Yang, and Darius for the daily staff briefing. Darius says we received 3 messages from the banks. Loan sharks, Samira cuts in. From the people who are financing us, Darius continues. They're considering rewriting the terms of our loans so it will be easier to seize this ship if we miss a payment. As usual, they're only doing this because they believe we can't fight it in court. We talk to banks. I'll talk to them, you say, and the meeting moves on. Afterward, you record a response. In it, you explain with much gravitas that you selected each of the banks for their prestige and reliability. You remind them of your impeccable payment history. You conclude by expressing your desire for a long and fruitful financial relationship with them, hinting that you might seek additional loans when your current ones are paid in full. A few days later, the banks contact you to say their previous messages were sent in error and should be ignored. Your company gained something is fair. I don't know.
Job's done, Commander.
All work orders complete, Commander. The crew is ready for the next job. What do I do? Cool. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do. Oh, that's a large laser. Medium laser kill. Where's the heat sink? Why can't I add another medium laser?
Logged in. That work order you submitted is complete.
Also, ammo's their own component, huh? Wait, what did I just do? I'm not sure what 180 meters mean in on the battlefield. How do I go back? You've arrived at Bellefonte, Commander, ready to proceed with our current contract? Not yet. Or mech warriors. Medusa.
Yep.
Let's not do anything for now. How do I proceed with the mission? I'll launch contract.
Command interface initiated.
We got him, Commander, right out in the open. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them and take them out. Good hunting, Commander. Olivia out.
Ready to rock, Chief. I copy. Uh-huh. Coordinates received. Bandits. Moving out.
Take the long way. Oh shoot, what's going on over there? My turn.
Waiting for orders.
Too far away, huh? Fire. My bag.
Reporting negative damage.
It's a vehicle.
Waiting for orders. Copy that.
Another vehicle, huh?
Waiting for orders.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I guess I sensor lock this guy. I cannot. And sensor lock that guy.
Sensor lock on target.
Oh shoot.
Showing minor damage.
That was a back attack.
Yeah. On it.
Nice.
How'd that taste?
Tastes delicious. Where do you think you're going?
Reporting. Major armor loss.
Commander.
+4 difficulty to hit units was in rough terrain with melee attacks. That should be fine.
Roger that.
Still can't attack the vehicle, huh?
Roger that. Damage is light.
Let's reserve our units for now. Wait for the enemy to make their move. Reserve again.
I hear ya. Don't need to tell me twice.
Now my blackjack is slow.
heavy damage.
I should probably reserve. Oh, why didn't I get a turn?
Damage minimal. Good to go. Coordinates received.
Pick out one of those vehicles, please.
Special delivery. Okay, now it's on. Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Hi.
Engaging target.
And it's down.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Waiting for orders.
Another back attack.
Move order received.
I can't see anything.
Locked on for physical attack.
Ready for orders.
Why can't I attack the other one?
Taking the shot.
Dang, that guy's strong.
Systems holding.
Receiving you.
Get back here.
Location confirmed. Ooh. Mech destroyed.
Watch my six. They've blown past my armor. Receiving you. Roger. Putting my weight into it. Reporting vehicle.
A milk run, just as we expected. Good work, Commander.
Mission successful.
Well done, Commander. We obviously placed our faith in the right mercenary company. We'll let you know if we have any other work for you. Where's this contract located? Oh yikes. I need to repair my mech. Let's wait until our mech is repaired.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Now where's that contract? Let's just work on the contract. I want to pick up salvage.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Try to target and escape, huh?
Command interface initiated.
I'd rather kill every last one of them. What's an AO?
Aye, aye. Hostile on sensors.
See if we can get you up here.
Move into position.
Oh, that's a mech. Let's reserve for now. I want the vehicles to move in closer before we move in to engage it. Where's the mech? Oh, there it is.
What can I do for ya?
Let's go take care of it for us.
Don't need to tell me twice. Here we go. Hey, stand still when I'm attacking you. Receiving you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Medusa can step on this one. But the behemoth should attack one of them. Others. Bring closer.
Roger that.
There we go.
Roger that. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Where's the other vehicle? Alright, Blackjack. Get up there. And destroy. That dealt almost no damage.
Damage is light.
Standing by.
Or I can step on both of them.
Roger. Ooh. Well, that's
Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
Oh yikes.
yeah. Heading out.
Another stomp.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Who was that attacking? What the heck?
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received. Time to die. Another hit like that and you're toast.
Engaging target.
That's not the head.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Ready for orders. Confirmed.
Let's get you out of here.
Confirmed.
Get out of the range of that. Whatever was attacking with missiles. Achievement unlocked. Killer of Light.
Kill.
Destroyed 50 enemy mechs. Coming closer. Or not, it's running away.
On my way.
Moving out. Orders.
Sprint. Get closer.
Looking out.
Thanks, don't have visual on target.
Good to go. Move order received. Let's see how you
Target down. Concentrate your fire. Bring it down.
Waiting on you, Commander. On my way. Uh-huh.
Yes, Commander.
How do I sprint in without dying?
Acknowledged.
Light damage. Holding firm. Commander. Good to go. Waiting for orders.
Move in closer. Why am I stuck?
On it. I hear ya. Uh-huh. That would be a miss.
Receiving you.
Darn, still not close enough, huh?
Yes, Commander. Locking on target. Scored
Where are you going?
I'm hit.
Good to go. Targeting for a physical attack.
That didn't seem to have done anything. That also didn't seem to have done anything.
Waiting for orders. Enemy down.
Well done. You managed to wipe the up 4 out. I can do an extract right now. No need to get to our planned LZ.
Mission successful.
Contact the Rimward frontier. Alright, everybody, gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts. And I repeat, might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. She says that she's got a big job lined up, and she wants us for it. Us specifically. She called the commander out by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? It isn't like we're drowning in publicity out here. Good question, and I'm betting we don't have an answer. You're certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter? Because I can list off about 5 different banks that all love to repossess this ship. We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. We'll meet with this new mystery client, but that's all we'll do until we heard her pitch. That's fair, Commander. We need to follow up on this, and that doesn't mean we can't be cautious. A meeting is just a meeting. What's the worst that can happen? Our new client vents us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. Thanks for that delightful image, Yang. Look, Glacier, I'll admit that this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Beller or Foam. The client will be waiting. The contract to meet with our Canopian mystery client is ready for review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready, Commander. Our mech warriors have picked up a fair amount of combat experience over these last few drops. Head to the barracks to review their dossiers and direct their training. And don't forget, you can check on the state of our finances from the terminal in your captain's quarters. If you ever want to change our mercenary company's name or symbol, you can do that from there too.
Mech warrior training complete.
Yes, Commander.
What does tactics do exactly?
Standing by.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander? What's up, boss? Good to go.
Training complete.
Standing by.
Mech warrior training complete.
Standing by.
Standing by.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Standing by.
Where are we going? I already know who this person is. Benefactor in orbit. Colorful. Miss Olivera, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Ana Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need a calm start asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Delta? My interest? Sure. But I need to hear details before I'm willing to commit to anything. Of course, Commander Delta. I'd expect nothing less. The job that I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. A fair deal, wouldn't you say? How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centralla's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous rounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict ship vessel, an Argo, one of only two ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Exilus, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you are going to bring her to me. Yeah? And how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You will find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. They will carry you to the planet Moon, where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to the work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. This should be well within your capabilities, Commander Delta. Unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. You don't work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pirates. We can handle the job, no sweat. Then I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there'll be more work awaiting for you upon your return. Mr. Olivera will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Delta. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Blazechar. We were looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're gonna get. Okay, Lady Centrala. You've got yourself some mercenaries. Very good. I'll look forward to your contract to Mr. Oh, I'll forward your contract to Mr. Olivera. I have no idea how to pronounce his name. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the Magistry, Commander Delta. I hope that you will live up to it. The contract for Lady Centrala's derelict recovery job is ready for review in the command center. We should follow up when you think you are ready.
I hear ya.
Data.
Commander,
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
What needs repairing? Repair.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Oh shoot, I'm out of mech pilots or mech warriors. Let's get Decker back in it. Put aside money to pay the fine. How much money do I have?
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Calculating escape velocity.
Oh, I need to travel. Anyway.
I've got the financial report.
Dang, that's a lot of money. Proceed. Commander, I'm setting a course for Lady Centralla's jump ship. It's strange though. This moon it's taking us to, Alexis, doesn't appear on any of my maps, which leads me to wonder, where exactly are we going, and how do they intend to get us there? That was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach is still doing somersaults. That's because those crazy bastards used a pirate point to get us here. If we'd suffered a misjump, or a sour stomach would be the least of your concerns. The leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we could have been irreparably mangled. The cautionary holovids they showed us at the academy were the stuff of nightmares. When exactly did you realize what Centralla's jump ship crew was planning on doing? As we were on our approach to dock with the jump ship, it was way out of position to use any legitimate jump point. Putting two and two together, I could guess at what they were going to do. Well, anyway, we're here now, so let's move forward. You heard the commander. Everybody pay attention. We've got a job to discuss. A grinning map of a barren moon fills your view screen. A section of the image has been highlighted in white. The Argos crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belong to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Alexis has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil? Is that supposed to be scary? Sounds like the kind of name you choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think that Alexis gets a lot of visitors. They have strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. Define light BattleTech activity. What are we talking about exactly? I can't put an exact number on it. All I have are surface scans to go on. From what data I do have, I'd expect the pirates to be able to feel the full lengths of light battle mechs, all of them in poor repair. There are mixed reports of something bigger. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armament, but given the shape that everything else is on Alexis, I imagine it's being held tight together with chewing gum and baling wire? No idea what that is. What else do you have on Grim Sybil before today? I'd never heard of her. Yeah, I hadn't either. Centralla's intel says that Grim Sybil mostly stays put on Alexis, but she's got at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Sybil's bio is pretty sparse. There isn't a lot of meat here. Just a note that she came up under Lady Paula Trevelyan, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. I guess that's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death and all. Lady Death? Really? I swear, man, these pirate names are killing me. Are mech warrior call signs really any better, Yang? Let me think about that one, boss. Blaze Char? No, I guess they're not. Very clever, YS ass. Now knock it off. Darius, is there anything else worth mentioning in that file? Or can we get back to talking about the mission? Well, it looks like Trevelyan and Sybil had a falling out. That's not terribly surprising given the Pirate Queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive somehow, good on her, and she's been living on Alexis ever since. The rest of the report is just a rap sheet. Apparently, our bandit queen has racked up an astonishing number of kills over the years, mostly against merchants and freighter crews, but kills all the same. She likes to get her hands dirty, and she knows her way around a battle mech, and that's all I've got. So the pirates have vehicles and turrets, maybe a few battle mechs. Got it. Keep going. The entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task will be to take down the radar tower so that Sumire can approach the derelict. After you've secured the crash site, she'll dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Lady Centrella has bet a massive stack of C-bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer can pull this off. I'd never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Centrella mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She was telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation, supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wonderkind, and a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. We'll see. I wouldn't expect to find a really top-notch engineer this far outside of League space. Hopefully Dr. Murad will defy that particular stereotype. We'll find out one way or another soon enough. Good hunting, Blaze Char. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Welcome back, Decker. Let us deploy. Oh, this planet is bright. My eyes. This seems straightforward enough, but be careful, Blaze Char. We don't know for sure what you're going to find on that moon, and we've had enough surprises already. Well, I already completed this mission before, so it should not be that hard.
Command interface initiated.
We're on the moon. Welcome to Alexis, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you'd expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Symbol's radar stations just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being at least. We know that Grim Symbol has at least one lance of battle mechs, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirates' turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch, and they can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the turret generator. That'll be the fastest way to neutralize the threat. Now, why is the turret generator exposed? After the pirates' radar stations are down, you'll be cleared to proceed to the Argo. Good hunting, Commander. Knock out their radar cover, crush any pirate resistance, and secure us that derelict. Where's that turret? There it is.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received.
Enemy contact. Next, that's a turret. I wonder if I can get my missiles to just destroy the turrets. I mean turret generator.
Roger that. Standing by.
I hear ya.
Which can you target the radar? I mean the generator? No.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. What's up, boss?
Make a break for it.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
Driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight again.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
Well, I guess I'm targeting the turrets first.
Engaging target.
Commander,
Oh boy, that's a lot of turrets.
hostile on sensors.
Let's just move in as close as possible. Oh gosh, those are vehicles. I guess it's called a light turret for a reason.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Good. Let's reserve you for now.
Waiting for the right move.
Receiving you.
Move in and destroy that turret generator. Fire at will.
Firing on target.
But that didn't destroy it. Holy heck.
Good to go.
Finish off the generator, please.
Taking the shot.
There we go.
One less structure.
It's strange how the turret generator is just out in the open for the enemy to destroy. Destroy the vehicle. Fire.
Engaging target.
Where are you shooting at?
What can I do for you? You betcha. Roger that. Firing on target.
That didn't destroy it, dang. Light damage.
Light damage. Holding firm. Ready for orders.
Oh, I can step on this.
I copy.
Boom.
Mech warriors, show 'em what you've got.
Wait, who's moving? Oh, that thing, I guess.
Good to go. Vehicle down.
Engaging target.
Good to go. Uh-huh. Special delivery.
What's up, boss? Locked on.
Nice.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it. Uh-huh. I feel bad about shooting the little guys. Commander.
Oh, thanks for letting us know.
Firing.
Engaging target. Target building destroyed.
Orders? Target confirmed.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Here we go. Standing by. Taking the shot.
That's done it, Commander. The anti-air guns are down. For now, get to the crash site and secure that area. Oh, I go in here.
Moving out.
Roger.
Don't need to tell me twice. Commander.
Affirmative.
Roger that. Digging in.
What's going on here? The crash site is secure. Zumire, you've got a clear approach to the derelict. 2 steps ahead of you, XL. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming in hot. The package is delivered, XL. I'm taking the Leopard to a safe distance before the pirates can get their guns running again. Roger that, Mayor. Dr. Murad, your team is clear to enter the derelict. I hear you, Mr. Oliveira. We're making our way inside now.
Alright, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad. Reserving action.
That's a lot of mechs. I'm not sure if we can win this or not.
Yes, Commander.
Let's fire everything.
Giving him everything I've got. Take that.
Yeah, take that.
Receiving you.
Good to go. Here we go.
Yes, Commander.
I really want to move in right now. No, I do not. I don't want to risk moving my spider in. So I'm just going to place.
Dr. Murat, the pilots have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant, talk to me.
Oh, so you're moving in, huh?
Barely hit, Commander.
Destroy that vehicle.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Receiving you.
Time for a melee attack.
Affirmative. Critical hit, Commander.
Nice knockdown.
I hear ya. Don't need to tell me twice. Ugh!
Nice.
Waiting for orders. Locked on for physical attack.
Pilot, lethal damage.
Enemy down.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
Oh, where did it get back up? I thought it was knocked down.
Engaging target. Enemy mech destroyed.
Commander? Right, Commander. Mechs destroyed.
You think you're gonna steal my ship, you miserable little scrub? Nobody steals from Grim Sybil. I'm gonna carve you like a roasted pig. That's a big mech. Yeah, but it's in terrible condition. Concentrate your fire, and you should be able to take it.
Standing by. On the move. That hit something good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Okay, that's fine.
Good to go.
Medium laser. Medium laser. I should aim for the central torso, huh?
Locking in all with waiting for orders.
Engaging jump jets.
Now I attack.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Good to go.
Oops.
Waiting for orders. Right, Commander.
Let's take that mech down.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander. Yes, Commander.
Right, run away. Run away to a safe place. Let the others handle this.
Not much armor left in that location.
Engaging target.
Standing by. Roger. Firing full complement. Solid connection on that one. Commander?
Let's deal with this Shadowhawk.
Go! I can't take much more of this.
Waiting for orders. Position confirmed. Firing a full salvo. Inflicted some heavy damage.
How many injuries can this pilot take?
I'm taking internal damage. Commander. Moving out. Targeting for physical.
No! This moon is mine! You can't...
Good to go.
Apparently I can.
Commander? Engaging jump jet. Got it. That's a critical hit.
Standing by.
Uh-oh.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Waiting for orders. Orders.
Get your lance to the Argo, Commander. I'm just about done.
Affirmative.
Engaging jump jets.
On my way.
Good to go. On my way.
It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engines are online and I have thrust control. Go now, celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in 2 centuries, this beast is going to fly.
Mission successful.
Your performance was exemplary, Commander. I'll be certain to ensure the upper echelons of High Command hear about your skills. In exile, high orbit, LOA. You've done excellent work, Commander Delta, and you've earned yourself an opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't believe that she needs an introduction. I'm happy to see you again, Blaze Char, or should I say Commander. You've done well for yourself. The old man would be pleased. It must come as a shock to you, seeing us here at LOA, seeing us at all. I apologize for that. I had to be sure that you were the mech warrior I remembered before I reached out to you. And now, with the Argo on its way to Lyreton for repairs, I know you are everything I remember and more. I can't believe you're standing here. The entire Reach is convinced that you're dead. She was dead. Lord Madeira, too. I'm sorry, Lady Arano, but the news feeds ran footage of your dropship getting blown out of the sky on a loop for months. That wasn't her dropship. The broadcasts of her death were Directorate propaganda, well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. And with that, Kimia, I'll leave you to your reunion. Best of luck with the negotiations, and keep me apprised of whatever decision you come to. Lady Centrella's face winks off of the view screen. The dull blue glow of her hollow projection slowly dies away. Lady Centrella was right about the propaganda Blaze chart. My uncle's directorate is run on lies, though in this case, they very nearly became true. The directorate's assassins pursued us into the frontier. In the months following the coup, we had more than our share of close calls. Eventually, they gave up looking for us, and we've been living in exile ever since. Where have the two of you been hiding for the past 3 years? As far from directorate space as we could get without leaving the frontier, a miserable little ball of rock called Zathras. It was a nasty, brutish planet, full of internecine strife and bloody turmoil. There were power struggles and mad nobles, plagues and zealots and holy wars. So you're saying it was a typical frontier world? More or less, living on Kor Mordimir. I heard stories about the problems that many frontier systems face, but I was detached. I never saw how rough life outside the Oregon Coalition could get. My uncle's coup changed everything, Leishtar, including me. You had Centrella send us after the Argo. I'd like to know why. In part, as a test of your abilities, to make sure that your performance on Coromir wasn't a fluke. Our experience in the coup has taught us to be careful, Commander Delta. We couldn't just reach out to you on faith. But the Argo herself is important as well. She isn't just a ship, Blazechar. She's a symbol of reclamation and rebirth and the return of better days. You'll see for yourself soon enough. She was a majestic vessel once, a true product of the Star League. Under Dr. Murad's care, she will be again. Okay, you made it off of Oromodir, and you found me. Let's talk about why. I imagine you've already guessed. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes. I intend to take my throne back, but I can't do it without you. We have resources, an army drawn from all across the frontier. Perhaps most importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Centrella and the tacit support of her government. That means money. A great deal of money. I hadn't realized that the Oregon Coalition was on such good terms with the magistracy. It wasn't, not really, but they want to see the directorate dealt with, and it isn't in their interests to do it themselves. They'd prefer to keep their own hands clean. In light of this, Kamea's claim to the throne is an asset worth paying for. The Wormwood Periphery is a powder keg, Blazechar. Tensions between the Taurian for it and the Federated Suns are high, then my uncle's military posturing could be viewed as a provocation by either side. If open conflict between superpowers were to erupt, it will be difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The Magistracy wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war. And your House Centrala's best hope for a clean solution. They fill your war chest, you remove the Directorate from the board, and the Magistracy lets tensions between the Federated Suns and the Taurians simmer down on their own. Am I reading the situation correctly, Lady Arana? Correctly enough, Mr. Oliveira. But understand that this isn't just about diffusing a dangerous situation. For me, taking on the Directorate is personal. My uncle betrayed me. The founding council has been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity has been cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for a reckoning, and with your help, I will bring them one. Join with me, Blazechar, and we will not fail. You've already sold me on this, Kamiya. I pledged myself and my company to your cause. I was hoping you'd say that. Of course, you cannot wage war on my behalf while your travel restrictions remain in place, and so I shall break them. Now that you have pledged yourself to me, I will buy your company's debts, all of them. You'll be free to travel and seek clients as you please, so long as you come to me when I call for you. And on the day that I reclaim my throne, your obligation to me will be forgiven, your debt wiped clean. Of course, you will also be paid for every battle you fight at our behest, at a rate that we will feel quite generous, given the clientele that you're accustomed to. Thanks to House Centrala, we have money to burn. It's been a long time since we've been able to stretch our wings. It'll feel good to get out of our little corner of the frontier again. I know the feeling, Blazechar. We will escape our lives in exile together. I'll take my leave of you now. I have an army to rally and preparations to make, but it won't be long before I contact you again. And when I do, I'll need you ready. Prepare yourself and your company. Our war is about to begin. Lady Arano just bought up all of our debt, Commander. That means no more banks restricting our jump ship access. We can travel to more systems now, but we should still steer clear of the major states. We don't want it to look like we're gonna cut and run. Good news, Commander. Once Doc Murad and her crew got that wrecked ship safely away, they found most of a Centurion in its cargo hold. It's not equipped for combat yet, but with a little love and attention, I think I could return it to service. Swing by the mech bay to check it and order a refit.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
A sturdy and reliable mech, the Centurion is good at both taking and giving a beating. CN9A models are able to engage at any range, but their damage curve increases as they approach a target. What's this? Support. I'll pass on support. Oh, it's a brawler and general assault, huh? Hmm. I think I will end the stream here. Thank you all for watching.